Well, hello all. Very August-like here in San Francisco, about 55, overcast, typical August type weather, and no rain in the forecast for San Francisco, California, US. So I found some information on while I was researching the volcano disaster, and I found that there was a lot more undersea cables than I ever imagined. I thought there was maybe 1 or 2 or 3 per country going in between 2 countries. Why would they need any more than that? Boy, was I wrong. There are approximately 428 undersea cables running around the globe. That is 1.1 million kilometers of cable. Isn't that absolutely astounding? But let's look at the map of how many cables there are around the planet, and it sort of sinks in what we're doing to this planet. We're literally choking the planet with all this wire, both above water and below water. Undersea cables are now being laid at a phenomenal rate, and they're just laid down on top of the seabed, whatever's down there, and it happens to be this big, fat, thick, heavy cable will sink and squish everything that's on the bottom there. And so you have all these lines running through the ocean, squishing all the life forms out of the ocean. How insane is that? How did it ever become okay to just lay cables on top of the ground? You know, here in California, they do the same thing with the oil pipelines. They lay them on top of the ground, and you'll see miles and miles of pipes just laying on the side of the road, off a little bit, and you just all these cables, all these pipes carrying oil to the refineries in California, just like these undersea cables. We get used to it. We think, oh, nothing of it. But when we look at the map and we see this massive dump of cables all throughout the ocean, that's just like littering. These cables will probably never be picked up once they're used and done with, because the other cables will tangle up with or be laid on top of the old cable, and because you have to have the new cable in place before you take the old cable up. Do you really think these companies are going to go out there and spend years taking up this old cable once it's been breached or leaked or something like that, and they have to lay a new one? Here in San Francisco, they're laying new water pipe, sewer pipe, gas pipe. They've been doing it for years, and when you look in the hole, the ditch, it's just full of old pipes that have never been taken out, and they have to tunnel under all these old pipes to put in the new pipe, which will add to the mess of the future people that have to replace all this pipe. What a mess. Humans just will not clean up their garbage. Just will not. Even if it's showing smack dab in front of them. What's your thought on undersea cables and the pollution that's bringing, and how it's literally strangling the oceans, just laying on top of life forms? So anyway, I thought I'd bring this up to you guys. Been extremely busy lately, and it's going to get busier later on, so I'll try and get as many videos out as I can, but the busyness is starting to take over a little bit. So I definitely do appreciate your guys' comments, the ups, the downs, and definitely the new subscribers, and until next time.